Women's LSU basketball, Nate, has a new head coach. And let me tell you something. To say this head coach is good is an understatement. Big understatement. Because good doesn't even describe it. LSU's new head coach is Kim Mulkey, the three-time NCAA champion head coach who has spent 21 seasons with the Baylor women's basketball team, who is one of the best women's basketball teams in the country. I'm shocked, Nate. She's taken the same exact position as well. I'm shocked. Like, she had a very, very good team in Baylor, very good team, and I'm surprised that she's leaving Baylor to join LSU. But then when you read a little bit about it, you start to kind of like understand it and make sense. Again, she took Baylor to three national championships, and she spent 21 seasons as their coach. Uh, but then again, as I said, when you start reading it, it makes sense. She grew up in Tickfaw, Louisiana, and there will be a press conference Monday. And LSU has made a statement on this. They said, and I quote, Kim Mulkey is a champion and a Hall of Famer, and we are thrilled to welcome her home. Her accomplishments are unprecedented. Her passion is unrivaled, and her commitment to winning in all aspects of life, in the classroom, on the court, and in the community, is unparalleled. We look forward to working with her as she instills that championship culture at LSU. Um, so yeah, Nate, she has been with the Baylor's women basketball team since 2000. She won a gold medal as a member of the 1984 Olympic team, and she was inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame last year. And Baylor also came out with a statement. They said, and I quote, "We are grateful for more than 2 decades Kim Mulkey poured into building Baylor women's basketball to one of the nation's premier programs. Coach Mulkey sustained success, one of the most remarkable runs in college basketball history, and her accomplishments are worthy of a Naismith Hall of Fame induction she'll experience later this year." That was last year. Um, so excuse me for that. I thought they just made this statement, but this was last year. Um, and Mulkey takes over Nikki Fargas's former spot, and she stepped down on Saturday after 10 seasons at LSU. And before I pass on to you, Nate, this article was written by Alex Scarborough, ESPN staff writer. So I'll start off with you first here, Nate. Your thoughts on Kim Mulkey joining the LSU women's basketball team?
Well, first of all, congratulations to Kim Mulkey on joining LSU. Congratulations on her career at Baylor. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, Mario. I mean, this is a Hall of Famer right here. Three-time champion. She won an Olympic gold medal for. You know what I'm saying? Like she won an Olympic gold medal. Like what else do you want? And she had a deep run with the Baylor women's basketball team in the March Madness this year. Unfortunately, didn't win it this year. But they did go pretty far. I think they went. Did they go to the Final Four? Did they go to the Elite Eight?
I'll double check that for you right now.
Yeah, but I mean, otherwise, I mean, her 21 years in Baylor were extremely successful. Again, three-time champion. I don't remember how many times she took that team to the NCAA tournament, but I mean, what else? I mean, again, what else do you want for her? She's going to LSU, and she's most likely gonna make that team so much better. She's a great coach. She's a Hall of Fame coach. She's a champion. She's a gold medalist. Damn it, put some respect on that name. How many coaches won a gold medal? An Olympic gold medal. Not a lot of coaches won an Olympic gold medal. So look, despite a lot of the things that are going on in LSU, because we have talked about them a lot on this channel, but despite everything that's going on at LSU with the allegations and all the stuff that's going on there, I do wish them the best of luck with Kim Mulkey. I can definitely see this team becoming a lot better with her as their head coach, most definitely. And there's really not much else for me to say. She's going back home where it all started, and I wish her nothing but the best of luck.
Right. Well, first of all, congratulations to Kim Mulkey on her new job as LSU head coach, and I wish her the best of luck. To answer your question, Nate, Baylor made it to the Elite Eight before getting eliminated by UConn. I remember that. That was the controversial no call against that basketball player on Baylor. So they lost by 2 points. They lost 69 to 67 at UConn. But they made it pretty far. And if you remember, I believe last year, I believe I believe they won it. I think Baylor won it last year. Not last year, but the year before. Yeah, the year before Baylor won it.
I'll
If you
check.
remember, if you remember they had that girl who sunk the two buzzer beaters
Yeah.
back to back. Yeah, I forgot her name, but Baylor won it last March Madness that happened, so a couple of years ago. But yeah, this is a great asset to LSU. I mean, you look at her resume, you know, Nate, it's something you can't look down on that. Olympic gold medalist, Nate Smith Hall of Famer, three NCAA championships as a head coach. She spent 15 seasons as a assistant and associate head coach for I think Louisiana Tech. So like when you really look at it, Nate, like you can't look down on her career, you know, you really can't. And so I think Baylor is going to have a really tough time filling that hole. Very, very tough time, which is why I'm so surprised because Baylor is such a successful basketball team. So the fact that she leaves Baylor for LSU was very shocking to me, Nate. It was really shocking to me. Now, you don't see that a lot. You don't see a coach leave a very successful basketball team as a head coach to become a head coach of another basketball team that might not be as good. You don't see it. You know, that's like Nick Saban leaving Alabama for Georgia. You don't see that happen a lot. So I mean, when you really look at it, I mean, it is unfortunate for Baylor, but again, one team's trash is another team's treasure. You know, we heard that many times, except it's one man's trash is another man's treasure. So I'm not saying like, you know, Baylor just tossed her because that's not what happened. You know, she left, but she left Baylor. She's joining LSU. But now here's the thing, Nate. I expect those high expectations for LSU. Okay. You have the Hall of Fame head coach. She's going to bring a lot of attention to that team to the point where you might get some good recruits. I expect LSU to become a very good women's basketball team with her running the ship, you know? She's steering the boat, and I expect them to become a very, very good championship team, just like she made Baylor. Since 2000, Baylor has been a dominant women's basketball team. I expect the same thing out of LSU now. It's as simple as that. But you know what? With that being said, I wish Kim Mulkey the best of luck in her new head coaching role with LSU. And I wish LSU the best of luck as well as Baylor. I hope Baylor can find somebody to fill that void that Kim Mulkey left.